Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Penn State's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have can take it the distance on any given play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike going to get loud when their defense comes on the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, score.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. The quick out. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The give on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fakes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. With jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Gonna look downfield again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Back to throw, it's Allard. A strike downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. The tap. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Allard. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Singleton. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hester. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Allard. They'll run the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pena. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Dinkins. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Give to the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Allard. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits it in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like it's so close. They're up by 4 over UAB. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Law.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Allard. They're working that left side. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Nice move there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about this defense taking one back to the house? It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Kentucky, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Ivy. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass, it's Allard. Takes the easy one to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll try it over the left side. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Here's a heat. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now the play fake. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Singleton. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Forced out of the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The run from the shotgun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. To the air, it's Allard. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's long. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. From the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's long. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt.
On to punt it away.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looking to throw, it's Aller. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. From the gun, the ground game. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on fourth down. And it's no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. It's at the 50. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's long. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Going to They'll try to pop one on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. On the run, it's Singleton. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Right back to the well. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Back to throw, it's Aller. A little release to the back. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The inside handoff. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. A running back has it. Shows him the stiff arm. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. It's ball. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hester. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. On the move.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Looking downfield on first down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. The hand to the running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Kentucky!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch.
And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside.
16.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his back in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Law. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Rushes on him. Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. To the air, it's Allard. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dinkins. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Pena. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Gonna run it. It's Allen. Shoots his way for more. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Back to pass, it's Allard. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order from the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Third down play from the gun. Grab near the marker. It's Hester. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Uncorks it. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
From the gun, running back on the move. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Going to swing it on second down. Gets it to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the ground, it's Allen. Trucks through the defender. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Off play action on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Play action. Got the back over the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Allen. The throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Nice move to keep running. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Lost to throw again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Nice job on this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Get it out on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The RPO, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath. And
makes the catch down the right side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Quick release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
yeah, it's complimentary football, David, no question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly, now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wide receiver going in motion. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Rides the back on the option to give. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Caught in the backfield, it's Hester. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They want to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He wants to throw it again. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And some room to work. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
On to kick it away.
That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Allen. That's caught, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds to stop the clock, give him 14 on the play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the... He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. Now Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the